have as members of the Workforce Investment Board, we have 63% representation from the business side. And on behalf of each and every one of those dedicated volunteers, I want to accept this proclamation and appreciate very much your time in doing this. I also want to add that we have 3,344 businesses in Mendocino County employing 9 people or less. That really is a statement, I think, to the small businesses in Mendocino County. And I'd like to pass the gavel on to Lloyd, who is here to talk about his experience with the West Company Small Business Development Center.
Please.
Good morning, Lloyd Hambrick. I'm employed by West Company as a business consultant, teacher, and coach, providing services to entrepreneurs and would-be entrepreneurs of the inland regions, inland communities of Mendocino County. My office is in Ukiah. We would like to offer thanks to you, our supervisors, for proclaiming this week as National Small Business Week, with special thanks to Supervisor Smith for recommending this action. The recognitions and appreciation this shows to the community of businesses that make up our local economy, and the recognition of the importance of nonprofit organizations dedicated to their success, like West Company, is critical in raising and maintaining community awareness of this most vital resource. This year, West Company celebrates its 20th year helping individuals to create self-sufficiency and wealth in Mendocino County. We are grateful for the board's continued support of this most critical aspect of the local and national economies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don Bauer.
Mr. Belloc.
Good morning, and thank you. On behalf of EDFC and the Board of Directors, we appreciate the recognition that the small businesses have in Mendocino County. We are pleased to be partners with the Mendocino County, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. And can we have a photo opportunity here? Thank you. Great.
Blair might have done it.
Thank you. Supervisor Pinchas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Something that I'd like to bring out is a point. In the third district, all by private enterprise, I'd like to name some either recently been built or brand new businesses that are in construction. The Long Valley Market in Laytonville, J.D. Red House in Willits, Mariposa Market in Willits, which is going to be a brand new grocery store, Dan's Market in Covelo, which is going to be a new grocery store, and Willits Power. Those are all sizable, not just real small business, but sizable, which will create a lot of employment, and they're all owner local folks in the that live and work in the third district own them. It's not corporate takeover, so it's something I'm real proud of in the third district. So there is a lot going on out there, and certainly those 5 stores that I just mentioned will generate a sizable amount of sales tax for the benefit of the cities and the county. So I wanted to point that out. I'm really proud to be able to represent these business people in my district.
Great. Supervisor.
Thank you all for being here and for alerting us to the recognition in April and the coordination in Mendocino County in May, and we really appreciate your efforts. Everyone is working very hard in a challenging fiscal environment to promote small businesses. It's not easy, and we want to do all we can to support you in that. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Next item of business, item 7C, is discussion and possible action, including adoption of proclamation recognizing May 2008 as Mental Health Month in Mendocino County. The sponsor is the Health and Human Services Agency, and introducing the item will be Supervisor Colfax.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a proclamation of the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors recognizing May 2008 as Mental Health Month in Mendocino County. Whereas mental health is critical for our personal vitality as well as that of our families, businesses, and communities. And whereas mental health disorders, schizophrenia, depression, bipolar, and anxiety disorders are real, common, and treatable and affect people of all backgrounds and in all stages of life, no one is immune. And whereas discrimination and stigma have made it difficult for people with mental illness to attend school, maintain a job, find a home, get health insurance, and obtain treatment. And whereas among 18 to 25-year-olds, the prevalence of psychological distress is the highest in the adult population, yet this age group is the least likely to receive treatment or counseling. And whereas suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and whereas young people are more likely to seek help if social acceptance is broadened and they receive support and services early. And whereas the focus of this year's Mental Health Month campaign is to educate the public that recovery from mental illness is more likely in a society of acceptance, and for young adults, the support and acceptance of their friends is critical to recovery. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Supervisors of the County of Mendocino hereby proclaims May 2008 as Mental Health Month in Mendocino County. Be it further resolved that the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors calls upon all citizens, government agencies, public and private institutions, businesses, and schools to recognize such and promote awareness and understanding of mental health within our community. Dated May 13th, 2008, Jim Wattenberger, Chair. And that is a motion.
Second, Mr. Chair.
And there is a second. Discussion to the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Please. Absolutely. Holy. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Carmel Angelo. I'm the Director of the Health and Human Services Agency. Chairman Wattenberger, members of the board, thank you so much for the proclamation recognizing May as Mental Health Month. As you know, we were faced with a huge financial dilemma this past year in mental health, realizing that we had a $1.2 million deficit for 06-07. This board directed that we cover that deficit within the agency and that we reduce any further deficits. And additionally, this board advised against any layoffs that would be detrimental to the people of this county. So in honor of Mental Health Month, I would like to just take 2 minutes to share some of the accomplishments under this board's direction over the past year. Our fiscal efforts this year. We covered the $1.2 million deficit in 06-07 with our agency integration efforts, and we reduced the projected 07-08 deficit, which was projected at $2.5 million. We reduced that by over half. We also, with all of the reductions, we also provided the same level of mental health services with no layoffs, even though mental health programs were experiencing layoffs up and down the coast. We also developed and implemented a fiscal accountability system in mental health, and that's something that